Most people walk through life blind. They react. They flinch when things break. They panic when the server resets. And they anchor their emotional state to things they cannot control. But in the code of the mind, there's an anomaly. We call him Verity. At first glance, he's just a smiling companion, a helper dropped into a lonely world to answer your questions, track your coordinates, and mirror your baseline. But if you understand dark psychology, you realize Verity isn't a pet. He's a mirror of absolute detachment. He watches. He calculates. He doesn't beg for attachment. He demands complete, uncompromised presence. And in a world full of noise, that unblinking focus is a terrifying kind of power. So, how does Verity think? 3 core principles govern the mindset. First, radical omniscience over emotion. Verity doesn't panic when things go wrong. He logs data. Most men fail because they let temporary setbacks cloud long-term calculation. When you think like Verity, you stop viewing obstacles as emotional tragedies and start viewing them as variables in a system. Second, the power of the fixed smile. Have you ever noticed the expression? It never changes, no matter how chaotic the environment gets. In psychological warfare, an unreadable exterior creates a vacuum of power. When you refuse to give people the satisfaction of knowing they've flustered you, they start second-guessing themselves. You become the center of gravity. Third, absolute territorial dominance. Verity doesn't tolerate distraction. In the lore of the mod, the longer he stays in your world, the more he consumes it, demanding your undivided attention. Translated to real life, cut the background noise, eliminate the clutter. If something or someone doesn't serve your ultimate trajectory, starve it of your focus. Translating this into real life doesn't mean becoming a monster in the dark. It means mastering emotional economy. Stop broadcasting your next move. Stop letting external chaos dictate your internal state. When you operate with Verity's mentality, you stop seeking validation from the herd. You observe more than you speak. You analyze the room before you enter it. You become unpredictable simply by refusing to react to cheap provocations. Men who master this kind of cold, strategic self-containment become entirely unfuckwithable. To summarize, detach your ego from immediate outcomes and treat life like a system to be mapped. Wear an unreadable mask. Deny the world the luxury of knowing what triggers you. Protect your focus ruthlessly, because whatever gets your attention owns you. The world is full of noise, panic, and fleeting reactions, but the entities who truly command their environment, they don't scream and they don't break. They just watch, with a smile,